guys, welcome back to another episode of Film Frenzy. My name is Catherine, and today we're going to get comfortable, share some snacks, and talk about a new movie that I would like to review with you. Today's snack is so yummy. We have chocolate covered pretzels, and I'm having kombucha again. It's a different flavor this time, but oh my gosh, so yummy. I already took a bite. They're so good. So as you guys know, I get movie recommendations quite often, and I recently got one for a scary movie. All my friends know I'm a huge horror and thriller fan, so I was recommended to see the movie Barbarian, and you can watch Barbarian on Hulu. Barbarian came out this year, 2022, and is directed by a man named Zach Kreger. Like I said, you can find the movie on Hulu if you have a subscription. The movie is about a young woman who decides to book a stay at an Airbnb property. When she gets to the Airbnb, she actually notices that someone has already been staying in this house. So the owner must have double booked two people at the same time accidentally. Against her better judgment, she decides to stay the night and realizes there's so much going on at this house. So as some of you may have caught on, I don't like to give too many spoilers, but I do want to give you a little bit of a summary just so you can decide if this kind of movie is for you or not. Basically, like I said, she is double booked in this rental property and some odd things start happening while she stays at the house. As a viewer, we're following along and things seem a little bit suspicious, including the person that she's actually staying with, who she was double booked with. You kind of are clenching onto the edge of your seat while she's making decisions whether to stay the night or not. So there's a bunch of plot twists that happen. Things happen that you don't expect. People end up being good that you think might be bad. It's pretty interesting, and I would say it's not as predictable as you think it's going to be when you start watching. If you have a weak stomach when it comes to gore, I would suggest not watching this movie. Although there's a lot of mystery involved and thrill, there's also quite a bit of gore. So if you have, a weak stomach or gore is just not your thing, I would not suggest this movie for you. But if you are okay with a little bit of gore, I would say a fair amount of gore, this movie is definitely a good watch. Barbarian received a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, so the audience definitely really likes this movie. I would say most people that I've talked to about the movie either really like it or they just like it. The house that these guests are staying in is definitely a dark place. There is some sinister activity that takes place there, and that is the only spoiler I'll give you. When you decide to watch the movie, you will see what I mean. But of course, let me know what you think if you do decide to watch. Let me know what you rate it out of 5 stars. I think that would be super interesting to find out from you. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me on Film Frenzy. I hope to see you next time. Bye.